Narrowboat Will is simply an awful chap that lives on a boat. Look at this now, look. Hear that? Oh, looks like an injector problem. My worst fears. Hear it? Oh Lord. Well, I've now turned my EGR valve, like you guys have been saying, 180 degrees. What I've done, I've cleaned and bent all the injector wire. Turn that, clean all the injector connectors inside, I've bent them so it makes a better connection. Seems to be better. Seems to be better now. Still got a bit of turbo lag and a bit of smoke. Oh, no I haven't. There's an injector going. Oh, can't be. I'd like it all the time, wouldn't it? I tried to film my turbo actuator, which is that little rod on the left. If that moves up and down, I know it's working then. I know the vacuum's working, so I tried to film it. I put the camera somewhere more stable, so I thought. The phone dropped onto a cross member. I couldn't get it from the top or from that to crawl underneath the van, jack it all up. Oh, why? Why did I bother? Oh, thank you. There you go. Bearded burbler. I'm here today to get the van diagnosed again. It's absolutely gutless. I've got no power in it whatsoever. Oh, you know, you're trying to put your foot down. There's nothing there. It's just blah, blah, blah. Oh no. So hopefully you can diagnose something for me today. Because what you were talking about was I could look over the film again. What you're telling me, and I did all the bits. So what you tell me now, I can look over it again, record it. And you're a star anyway, so you're a YouTube sensation. You ought to do YouTube, you know.
I can't be honest.
I know, it's a lot of work. Junction in then to do that.
No, you just unplug it and put your vacuum tester on it.
Alright. Sue's here, look. Hello. Oh, hey. Made some biscuits. You want a biscuit?
No.
Let's make some nice biscuits.
Oh yeah. I'll just give some to Pete, won't I?
No, it's not working. Poor Mr. Van is not happy. Might be a turbo that's gone. Oh Lord. What drink to that? Turbo's gone.
Very sad.
What are you going to do now?
I'm going to fix it for you.
That goes to the turbo. It's always has gone to the turbo, because remember that clip.
Well, there
being
should
there?
be one of these others should go to the turbo too.
Really?
That's what controls your boost pressure. This valve here opens and closes. And
Well, one goes to the pump here, right?
yeah, that's where it gets its vacuum from.
That
Then the
to
other
there.
side goes to the wastegate actuator.
So that goes to there. This other one goes to, where does it go?
It should go to the wastegate.
Oh, it goes to the back of this manifold here.
No, well, that's wrong.
Is that wrong?
Yeah.
I've not changed any of these, I don't think.
Well, something's wrong there. That should definitely go to the turbo. One of them should go to the turbo.
What if the turbo back here?
That's your boost pressure centre. That I think you've got the pipes works crossed over.
What he's doing now is he's testing the vacuum on the turbo actuator. That rod I showed you at the start of the vlog.
Well, it's telling the actuator's okay, it's not leaking.
Yeah, that's great.
But whether it's moving, that's the thing.
Yeah, it's moving. I can see it move. I've put my camera on there.
Oh, you
I've
can
started
see
it
it's
up.
moving, is it? Right.
Well, what I could film of it. Yeah, it looked like it was moving. Shall I put my hand on it while you do that? See if it's moving.
Let's just see if it's the vacuum pump. Make the vacuum.
Fingers and toes. It's that one.
It's making vacuum.
Making vacuum.
Yeah.
So, everything's alright then?
Turn it off a minute.
Well, you don't know if the turbo's any good, do you? You just have to take it apart like you're saying. It's.
Can you get your hand down there and feel if it moves if I activate it?
Come on then, darling. Thank you. If I can reach down there, yeah. Back here, isn't it? I'm just trying to see if that actuator rod is moving up and down when he pumps the pressure up. Put the finger on it now. Oh, it's moving, yeah. Wait a minute, yeah, it's going in. Yeah, it's gone out again.
Yeah.
That's working, isn't it?
There should be a nut on the end of there, but the nut fell off this one because you ran it without oil.
Look at the state of it.
Yeah, it was rubbing on the housing. But if you get the end of that, you should.
So a little bit of play.
That about that much is as much as you should get.
Can I feel that? Oh yeah. So any more than that?
Yeah.
Right.
And you
It's had it.
And a little bit of in and out, but
Yeah, because when it expands, it's gonna.
yeah.
It's got to allow for that bearing to expand, doesn't it?
Because they don't have. People think they've got seals like a rubber seal. It's not. It's like a piston ring affair on the outside housing of the shaft, and that's what seals it. It's almost
It's
like
been
a
like
piston.
100,000 RPM, aren't they? Something?
More
than that.
200,000 on the
Jeez.
extreme cases. Yeah.
Okay, right. So mine could have gone then, possibly. He's just going to give it a full diagnostic sweep to see if there's anything else he can find. Trying to get that light off would be nice, wouldn't it?
Showing any variance to the boost pressure wastegate variance.
So the booster's working though. We realised that, didn't we?
No, we can't tell that. We don't know if it's getting a signal, but I mean the pipe works okay.
Oh, the pipe's okay, you think, yeah?
I got voltage to it.
It's got voltage.
There's not voltage missing.
Yeah.
But it must control it using earth. There's no earth connection there, that must switch through the ECU. So I'll be looking at that side of it and onto the earth.
So
check that you haven't got a bad engine earth or something.
So what I did when I got back after diagnostics, I looked at the earth, the main earth strap, which is under the left wheel arch. I took that off and it was pretty bad actually. So that's one fault that I found. But can you see now why I'm changing it? It's just completely rotten. If that'll break or not. Oh, it's pretty. Oh, it's going, look. It's pretty strong. Oh, see that? Look how easy that come apart then. That's supposed to be an earth strap for your whole electrical system. Wow. That was just on the verge of going. Wow, can you believe that? And the new one, I'm hoping that the screw holes are the same size. They should look like they are. The new one's thick, pretty heavy. I've just caught that in time. I don't think that's the problem, but I'm trying to do things as I go along. If I see something that's wrong, I'll try and fix it. That cost me £4 something. That could have been a £400 bill because you couldn't find the problem down the line. It's so hard to find these earths, you know. Let's get that on. First I'm going to clean these out with a wire brush, and then I'm going to copper slip them and get loads of grease on there. Loads of that copper slip on there. Ooh, lovely. The hard part now is trying to get that back into there. I can't do it with holding the camera, so I'm going to have to do it off camera. Alright. Alright, it's fine. So rub it on plastic. There you go. Copper slipped, cleaned. New earth. Let's just try it. Please. Is that light going to go out? I doubt it. Was that earth pretty bad? It was. Is that light going to go out? No. What I'm doing now is I'm taking each individual connector and I'm cleaning it so they're all immaculate. I'm taking that blue box off, checking all the connections, you know. The next stage in this wiring saga is just checking out where all the wires go, getting this off, getting this main brain off if I can. There's another one there. Getting this main brain off. I'm just looking behind here because it's put the chaff down there. Let's get that off and have a look. That red connector, can you see that? So what I've done is I've just snipped it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hardwire it and then I'll put a connector on it. I'm going to hardwire it and then any bad connections I'm just going to hardwire them. This is a high voltage cable, I think, so it needs the right amount of voltage going down it. It's just a mess. I mean, but hopefully I can figure something out and find some problems, you know, by doing this. And I soldered that wire and taped it, so it's hardwired now. I'll look for any more dodgy connectors and just hardwire them. The rest look okay, to be honest. So I'm not going to fill around too much. Just the worst ones, you know. And that was the worst one, as you can see there. See that? That was the worst one, so okay. One of the things Pete mentioned was this this earth wire going to the turbo boost solenoid. I can see clearly here that the wire's broken. So I got some new connectors. I took that plug off and I put some connectors straight onto the solenoid, which solved that. Right, so I've taken this off now. The next step here, because it chaffs down there apparently along this bit here, see the wires catch there. In the past I put an inner tube on it, but it's no saying that there's a wire behind there that's not caught. So I'm taking this brain off. This fan might never run again after this, I just don't know. I'm taking this brain off and I'm going to have a look to see if I can see any wires. The reason I'm doing all this work is, why are you doing all that work, Will? Why? Why are you fiddling about with wires? Well, it's the dash light thing is a MOT failure. We managed to erase it. We managed to erase it for the MOT, and it come back on again. I can't believe it. So it says something wrong with the earths. So I'm going through all the earths, all the wiring, trying to just try and find something that's visible that I can repair and hopefully get rid of that bloody dash light and the running problems. I've just found this wire here. It's completely chaffed through. So I'm going to solder it. Wish I got a picture of it, but I was too busy talking. Just got to join them two together with my solderless solder. Audi 1499 repairs. So handy. Got plug stuff in. Let's try soldering that. I've soldered that, but I tell you what, soldering old wire, it's not easy. I can't see any chaffs in that wire there, so I'm going to put this inner tube back on. After pulling all these wires about, I tried to start the engine, but the engine wouldn't start, just kept clicking and clicking. And I thought the starter motor had gone by coincidence. After all the years, this van's never had a starter motor on it. Starter motor off this. I'm trying to get the starter motor off this van. It's buried right at the back of the engine. Oh, it would do, wouldn't it? Oh, it wouldn't be at the front, would it? No, it's not that simple. It's right at the back there. There's a bolt here. There's also another bolt next to it, I think, on a bracket. According to some garages, this is a full day's job getting the starter motor out of a Nissan van. Can you believe that? It's buried right at the back. You have to take the drive shaft off. You have to take the exhaust off. which is like the DPF at the back. Not the DPF, it's the cat converter at the back. Oh, it's a massive job. There's other ways of doing it and getting around it. Why am I doing this job? Why is not nobody stopping me? I don't need to do this job. Stop, Will. Stop. See now. The edge of it just there. That's the starter just there. I've got to get that bolt out there. Oh yeah, and that big plate. That big plate's got to come off. Alright. The starter's just at the back. I have to crawl underneath. It's absolutely horrendous weather, but I don't care. Just some big storms blowing over. I'll get done what I can while I can. This is like a 4-hour job, this is. I've got to jack the van up. It's raining now. Get underneath, try and crawl under there and get it off from the back. It's very, very fiddly. The garage wants to take all the drive shaft off and everything. No, I'm not doing it. You can do it without it. Let's crack on. I couldn't even see the starter motor from underneath. I just cannot. You can't get your hand on it. You have to get a long reach. The starter is just there, them 2 nuts on bottom left of the screen. That's the starter. I was just trying to figure out how the thing, I'd got the back of the wires off, you know, how to get them off. I'm just coming for a lunch break because the van is killing me. There's 2 bolts holding the starter motor on. Well, technically 3. One's a really little one. And they're both, I've got to spot one out, which is absolute all power. Kept getting cramp in my legs, funny enough, back of my legs. So you have to go, and get over that a minute. And I had to get an extra bar on my short ratchet to get the bottom bolt out. When I took the bolt out, all the aluminium thread had gone. So that means, I hope the thread's not gone in the engine itself. The whole to starter motor, and then the second bolt is completely and utterly, I've got all my might on the bar, it's just bending the bar, it's just going, it's just not cracking. It's never been off in its life. Just heading now to get my starter motor. 6:30 in the morning. I need to get it fitted while it's dry this morning. Need some milk as well. And I've run out of coal and everything. I can't use my van, I've run out of coal and everything, you know. Right, we're here. 1.5 miles. It's not too far. Click and collect. I've got it. It's pretty heavy on my back. Got some milk as well. Must be about 4 or 5 kilos. Oh, it's not heavy. I know it is when you're walking, especially when you're nearly 80. So loud next to the road, isn't it? I'm glad I've got it now. Hope it's the right one. This is the thing now. This is the thing now. When you go on eBay, this item fits your vehicle, and you get it back, and it's nothing like it. You think, what? Well, how? Oh, it's on the cusp of a change of a model. Anyway, I'm off. Oh, I'm back at last. Still pitch black. Still pitch black. 7:30. The sun's coming, but wow. I got the starter motor back. God, that was hard walk. I don't know why. What I was saying, I thought I'd get some batteries for my torch. The torch is £5.90 bloody 9. I need them though. Pack of the old hobnobs, a couple of pints of milk. Tell you what, that's like 10 kilos in your bag, so heavy. Let's get it out and have a look after I put the kettle on. Let's see what we got here, shall we? Kettle's on. What? How's it? Would you look at that beauty? That is looking mighty good. I think it's about 70 quid altogether, including postage. I paid for extra postage to get it here quicker. It looks exactly the same. I'll tell you what, that's just as stiff as mine. This is stiffer than mine is, so is that a good thing? I'm not sure. That's a good start. It looks the same, so it should slip straight in. Just got to make sure I lube everything that goes in, you know, the copper slip and everything. I've also got to tighten that one up, that little 8mm there. I'll do that now actually. One thing I've just noticed is when I take this off and you fit that other connector, there's a chance it's going to touch that one. So the other one, there was no chance. There's no chance of it touching. It's bloody unbelievable. Oh, and the connector that goes on here is pretty fat. Oh Lord. Oh, I didn't touch it, I'll just break something. Oh, that's going to be a pain, it really is. Oh, why? Why? I'm going to make something, make it looks like similar to the difference. So there's a big chance that that live is going to touch that trigger wire there. What I've decided is I'm going to leave that nut on, tighten it up, and then just put the other one on top, and hopefully there's enough thread like this one to get it on top, you know. Well, the new starter motor's in. It's pointless filming it. It's buried right back there. You have to feed it in, then turn it around little bit by little bit and go underneath and fiddle it in like that, fiddle it into the gearbox. And now I've dropped a bolt about that long, so you think you'd find it dead easy. Can I bloody hell find it? Can I as hell find it? What the swear word in Hades has that gone? Where the bloody, how can it, a big bolt like that? This goes in here at the top, goes in just there, a big bolt just there, big long thing. Can I as hell find it? Oh, it's not on the floor or anything. I've fitted the starter motor and it's still clicking. So I've sourced the trigger wire, which is this big white wire. I put power straight to it and it's still clicking. So I think, because I ain't got all the bolts, I'm going to put one bolt in for now. It's not aligned properly. Oh, what I've done now is I've taken the wires off the starter motor. I put the live and the exciter wire on. I've earthed it to the earth the engine. I'm going to try turning the key to see if it starts it. I'm just going to try exciting it first. Just going to excite that into a live. See if it'll turn the starter. No. So I've bypassed that trigger wire straight to source. Still clicking. I don't know what's going on now. It's on the ignition. Click, click, click still. Something. It's got to be the main power feed now, surely. Oh, I don't know. You're not going to believe this. I found the bolt. I've been looking for this bolt for 2 days, all around the engine, under the van. Looked around all around the wheels, all inside the van, all outside the van. I found it in the shoe. I didn't even bring this inside. Why is it in a shoe? I didn't even bring it inside. It was in my day. What is going on? It's in that shoe. Didn't it? I've got rubbish to get rid of. It's in that shoe. What? I didn't even bring this inside. How is it possible? Unless it was in that rag or something. No, it wasn't. I did not bring that inside. I did not bring that inside. You must have. I know I must have somehow. Well, I brought this inside. Oh. They bring it inside to clean it. Oh, I brought it inside to clean it, I think. I must have dropped it inside. And then, because I do things without, I put something down without even thinking about where it is, and I think, where would I put that? I've got CRS. Can't remember shit. Oh my god, such a relief. I was going to go to scrapyard and get another one, and that is a logistical nightmare getting one of those. Can't buy them. Try buying one, you can't buy them unless you go to Nissan dealers. Oh wow, it's really bugging me. There's only one bolt in the starter motor now. There'll be 2 bolts. Brilliant. But still doesn't. It still doesn't give me a reason why it's not starting. Oh, what a relief. What I've done here is I've connected the old starter motor, which is definitely working. The earth, which was absolutely pants, is snapped now. I have to remake another one, another earth with that connector on it. I'm going to send another live up to the battery for the starter. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's clicking because it is getting power to here, but there's no power here at the live feed. So, right, let's crack on. I think I've found the source of my problem. To here, I've got power, or I've got continuity to here. Nothing here. Nothing there. So it's this connection here, from here to here, seems to be the problem. Oh Lord, I've stripped everything down underneath the bonnet. Oh, start stripping all the bloom out, look. Oh Lord. So that's feeding that live to there. All I've got to do now is change that connection, put it all back together, and hopefully I'll have a starter. Would you look at that little crack? Would you look at that? No wonder, I've got a little crack in there, look, you swine! All I've got to do is solder that. I'll put a new connector on it. What? Is it? What? What's this all about? So that's the problem for the starter, not starting. Oh, continuity to here, look, all the way along. It stops there. No, it's there. Not there, lot. Oh Lord! I just made this earth up so I can at least repair that earth down there. What I've done here is I've removed that clip, that side angle, 45-degree angle clip altogether. Drilled it out before the break. Put that on. Now is the moment of truth. All this work, days and days it's taken me. Days and days. Let's just see if it's worked. There we go. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Thank goodness for that. So I made up that earth. Earth's made up, attached to there. I made up a live. It's the live feed that's causing that. I know what you're thinking after all that. Did I fix it? Did I fix the running issues? Did the light go out? And it's starting. No, the light's not gone out, but it's running. It's running sweet now. Just as it should, it's running perfect. Fixing that turbo solenoid earth wire fixed that problem, but the light's still on. Please help me, please.